What's up, guys? You're tuned into another show of Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams, and we're coming off an amazing day yesterday. 13 picks, we hit 9 of them. We swept the MLB board. Shout out to the Phillies, the basketball board. We did not bad. We got a we got a couple. All the unders though hit. Lakers lost, but shout out to Russell Westbrook, 2020-21 game. Haven't done that since 1968. Will Chamberlain, Russell Westbrook, he did it for his boy. Shout out to him. And let's continue this streak right here. We have a small slate of NHL. If you guys are watching the early baseball picks, all the picks at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I'll be posting on my Twitter. So make sure you follow K Williams 811. They're all going to be there. And I hit up the late nights on the card in the show. So we have a little slate of MLB and we have a slate of NHL, but a big NBA card, and we're trying to tackle this and get some profit. So without further ado, Full Value is about to get in tuned. So we're gonna start with NHL. Rangers versus Ottawa. Two shit ass teams. They ain't playing for nothing. Rebuild mode. Well, what can I say? There's no playoffs for these guys. No nothing for these guys. A whole bunch of AHL players. Everybody's seeing if they're gonna keep a job or not keep a job. And I look I look to not bet on this game. I'm not gonna pick a side, and I'm not gonna force a play. I don't like this game at all. Next game, so I'm skipping it straight up. Like, I lean to the under 6.5. Like, you give me a free play, I'll put the under 6.5. But officially, I don't have a play. Next game, which I do have a play in, St. Louis versus Chicago. I got Chicago money line. St. Louis, they're already in the playoffs, and Jake Allen's in net. I find Jake Allen, he doesn't really care. You know, they're just out here getting ready for the playoffs. Chicago ain't in the playoffs. Chicago is playing, and they only have a couple home games left. This line been changing all day. When I first woke up, I was gonna pick St. Louis, but after I seen so much line change, and Chicago has St. Louis's number, why not pick them at an underdog price? I think this is the right way to go. So the first official pick of the night would be Chicago money line. And the last game, we got Calgary versus Anaheim. I'm waiting to see if a couple people play on Anaheim. Getzlaf, if he plays, I'm gonna yap on Anaheim. Basically, I think it's a dog day. These two teams that's favorite, they don't need nothing. I'm telling you. And the Flames vows to stay hot. The last time they played, Flames beat them 6-1. So the circumstances, right? So if they play, I like I like Anaheim. Two last home games, I can see Anaheim winning this. This is the last game for Calgary for the road trip, and I can see them winning this. And both games went over, and might as well lean over too. But okay. So if these guys play, I got Anaheim, but since the show is early and we don't know who's gonna play, who's not gonna play, I'll just give you the over in this game. The not over. The team total under in Anaheim. So Anaheim team total under 2.5. So that would be the card for things. So I got Chicago money line and Anaheim team total under 2.5. So that's the game. That's the NHL card. Only three cards, three games today, and I got Chicago and I team total under 2.5. I don't see them scoring 3 goals. Now let's jump right into the baseball. We got 4 games in baseball. Well, 6 games. My bad. The first game, the Mets versus Miami, and DeGrom is pitching, and in this situation right now against Richards, I like I like the under on the hits. I'll put the under 16 hits in this one, but it's still early, so I'm still watching Miami and Nets play, but I don't have a play in this one. But I lean the hits under. Pirates versus the Cardinals. The Pirates, they have Tomlin pitching, and the Cards have Mikolos pitching, and these guys they just won the first game of the series. Okay, does Cardinals sweep this series? That's the question right now. Is Cardinals gonna sweep this series? They win this game, this series is done. I like the Cards in this spot. I like St. Louis. I don't think they split it. I think St. Louis outright wins this game. So I like St. Louis at the plus money. I also like next game is Leicester with the Braves. I also like the Cubs, Leicester to win this game against the Braves. Leicester is 1-0. Tyrann, he's 0-1. The Braves have just signed a 22-year-old, $100 million contract, 8 years. His name is Acuna. That's the first time in history a player that only played 165 days have got such a contract, largest contract with such little league service, 100 mil. And this game is a lot of information, but the Cubs are Leicester is good, man. I'm telling you. And I got Leicester on the money line, so I got 2 underdog spots. The last 3 games I don't have a play on it. Red Sox, Atlantic, Estrada versus Avaldo. I don't have playing that. Dodgers, Giants, Holland versus Stripling. I like the under in that game. The under 7.5. I'll make that official, under 7.5. And Houston, Texas, Cole versus Minor. No play in that. So my official plays for the MLB, STL, Cardinals money line, Cubs money line, under 7.5 in the Dodgers game. So 3 plays there. Now let's jump right into the NBA. Indiana, Detroit. These guys are on a back-to-back, like a home and home. Detroit was up 10 to begin the fourth and lost. These guys favorite 3.5. Detroit is on a serious home winning streak. They haven't lost at home the past 13 games, and they're trying to continue that. I like the under in this game. I'm going back to the well. I'm going to the under. I don't have a side, but I'm going to the under in this game. 206. I like the under. Knicks, Magic. Magic is favored 12.5. Magic is still trying to play for a spot in the playoff. Knicks, they're just playing, you know. These they're seeing what they got on the roster. Whole bunch of young bucks. They're coming off a win against the Bulls. And Orlando 12.5. I don't have a play in this. This is too much points for Orlando. Coming off, like, I know it's desperate, but 12.5? That's crazy, man. And they're coming off a loss against the Raptors. Didn't they need to win that time? Now they need to win now? I don't know. I'll watch this game. I'll see how it goes. The under-over, I could see it going under, but Knicks are scoring, and Knicks don't play defense now. Like, they're really not playing defense. So I'll pass on this game. Bulls versus Wizards. Wizards, they threw in the bag. They're testing out all the young bucks. Bradley Beal's still there, obviously. And Bulls, they're just losing. I like the under in this game. I like this game to go way under 226. I don't see Bulls hitting more than 105 in this. I know Wizards don't play that good, but Wizards, they're trash too. I'm telling you. I like the under in this game. So I give that 226.5 under. Philly, Atlanta. Atlanta's playing good. They're on a back-to-back. They just covered yesterday against Spurs. Philly, no Joel Embiid, no Butler still. Their favorite 3.5. I lean Atlanta to cover that spread, but I don't have a play in this. I'll watch this as a fan. The over-under is 238. This game should go way over. Philly does not play defense. -10 defense. Their defensive rating, they suck, bro. In the playoffs, I can't wait to start fading them in the playoffs. Right now, though, there's too many games to force plays. I don't have a play in this game. Boston Heat, a home and home. We had Heat in the last game, plus the 6, which they covered by a nil. Yo, oh my God, they covered. Bow, bow. They covered, made us have a good night that night. Now they're playing them again, but he got lucky because everybody on Monday lost, so it didn't affect them losing. You know what I mean by the points. So they're still in the spot. But today they best win, and I got Heat on the money line. That's one of my favorite plays on the board today. Heat money line. Next game, Raptors Brooklyn. Raptors, they're coming off a beating of Orlando. Nets, they're coming off a loss against Bucks. Giannis was there. I like the over in this game. I lean Raptors, I'm telling you, but I like the over 227. I see this game going way over. A lot of firepower, a lot of running, and that'll be a fish play over. Pelicans, Hornets. I like the Pels minus the 4. And I like the under in this game. I know a lot of people see Pelicans not playing D, but I like the under in this game. The reason why, because Charlotte wants to win. Okay, I don't think they win this game, but Charlotte wants to win. They're gonna play some defense, and I like the under in this game. This is a good under game, and I like that. But I also like much more than the under. Pelicans to cover the spread 4.5 minus plus 4.5, so that's my official play. Pelicans plus 4.5. Get it before the line moves, man. If AD is announced out, all that, Randall announced out, but Pelicans plus the 4.5. I don't think Hornets win a game on this road trip. Next game, Mavericks versus Timberwolves. Doncic is going to play tonight against the Timberwolves. Doncic, they're coming off a nice win against the Spurs on the road, and they beat Philly. Now they're trying to beat these guys, the Timberwolves, and Timberwolves are trash. Both teams ain't playing for nothing. They're just playing out the stretch so they could go home for vacation. Give me the over in this game. I like the over in this game. Spurs, Denver. Denver's favorite 5.5. Denver just got whopped by Golden State on a back-to-back. Spurs has been struggling ATS so lately. I like Denver in this spot. I like Denver to bounce back and get their anger and all the frustration out and let it out on the Spurs. Minus 5.5, Denver Nuggets. Next game, Phoenix, Utah. Utah is favored 10.5. Utah is looking for the sweep of Phoenix. I like what Devin Booker been doing. They just got their first win. and against Cavs. And I see them covering the spread, 10.5. I got Phoenix 10.5. Next game, Memphis Grizzlies versus Timberwolves. I like the Grizzlies covering the points, 11.5, 10.5. I like the Grizzlies here. Next game, Houston versus Clippers. I like the Clippers to do the upset. Minus 1.5, 2.5. I like Clippers money line, okay? Clippers money line. Clippers been playing good. They're happy during the playoffs. They're whipping people. And they're about to win this game. I like Clippers in this spot. They beat this game, they're gonna sweep the homestand because then they're gonna play Lakers, and for sure they're gonna beat Lakers. So all they need is to win this game, and they're good. I got Clippers. So my plays for the day, I got under in the Washington game, Miami money line, over into Toronto game, Pelicans to cover the spread, Denver to cover the spread, Memphis to cover the spread, Clippers money line, Detroit under, Phoenix to cover the spread. Now we have one game in NCAA. Make sure you guys follow. Everything was going to be posted on the Twitter, K Williams 811. Any questions you guys have on any games I didn't touch, I'll be happy to answer. But those are just the plays I feel that have the most value to hit tonight. We have one game in NCAA tonight. South Florida versus DePaul. South Florida won the last game, 63-61. Now DePaul's favorite, 5.5. I like DePaul. I think DePaul is going to win, but I don't think they cover. I like the under in this game, and that's what we're going to hit. Give me the under in DePaul at 147. The under in this NCAA game, 147.5. So those are my official plays for tonight. And make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe, follow. We're here. Today is Wednesday. We have 2 more days left of this, and we're trying to give you guys the winners. I'm Kobe Williams. You guys are watching Full Value. Peace.